Hello Aries, welcome. So I will begin from recording Aries. Hello Aries, welcome to the stream. This is going to be for your new moon messages. So new moon messages, this is going to be the Cancer new moon on the 29th of June. So let's see what you will have. As I have mentioned, I will follow the classical zodiac lineup. So I will start with your sign and I will follow down to Pisces. So, okay. So little space, but I have also a couple of decks here. So I try to fit. Okay. So what is the new moon messages for Aries? Let's see that. New moon messages for Aries. Okay, so your tarot card is, we have a 5 of Wands here. And your energy oracle. I will give this a good shuffle. I see here more than one people. So there is more than one people. It's like you are in a group setting. But it seems a bit not so much understandable with the intentions of other people. Everyone is seems like in cross purposes here. So here, no one is really revealing what they are really thinking. That's why you are in a setting where you do not really understand what everyone is talking about or they try to talk about. That's why the voices actually arises. So it seems that this group setting or in this dilemma, the voices are getting higher. Actually, it is to be heard. Okay. So your, okay. So we have the woman card here. I feel some Aries people has an older person around their environment, a woman, but older woman figure. Maybe figures, an older woman from your family. There can be this fights for some kind of a property or inheritance, or fights for if this old person has came to the end of their life cycle. It's like some fights after her. For some of you, this can be like a figure who is like an elder figure. Their words are not understandable, and it's like there are a lot of discussions about people. Like they are discussing what this person is actually trying to communicate, but no one is like solving this riddle. It's like a riddle. Like I feel you are trying to solve this riddle. It's like a puzzle, and not everyone is revealing what they have found about this riddle. So people do not want to be, it seems, figured out. And you are also not sharing yours. This causes struggle. This causes misunderstanding. I do feel there is some type of, you have the ladybirds, by the way, in this reading. It talks about some kind of a lucky energy and the manifesting potential and positive thoughts and your visualizations. You are like praying for something in a way that you want this break, like you want this out, like give it a break, you say, like to a person, you want it out. And you could have maybe envisioned this situation much more different. Um, but this is how it turned out. Now, as you are not maybe happy with this result, or where to what point the situation has come, you are now changing direction. You are changing some kind of a visualization for the future, how you want things to manifest. Because from the moment you have envisioned this situation, I think it didn't turn out to be as you expected. And now, with these new factors moving into this situation, it actually demands you to visualize something else. It demands you to change, to adapt, and to grow out of this. At least this energy wants you to trust your intuition. And I do feel some Aries people has some this in your neighborhoods, or in your family, or in this new industry maybe you are in. You also try to understand what type of a competitive environment there is in between people. um, I do see though you have spent long time to put forth efforts. um, you wanted to actually gain some kind of a something maybe from this, but the secondary part of the situation uh, depends on how you're gonna handle the challenges facing you right now. So I see here some suffering of hardships, or maybe some loss. Like again, this situation hasn't turned out to be where you have envisioned. But I think there is a greater success and prosperity waiting for you if you can figure out how to handle better this situation. And for this, you need to trust your intuition here. Okay? You definitely need to trust your intuition here. So, what others said, how people act, um, words of a person, these are not important. What's important is how you connect to your outer circumstances with your intuition, and you can understand it in only going within. Going within will help you to visualize better, manifesting better, and it invites you to develop positive thoughts for this situation. It seems you need some answers from your soul's point of view. You have had enough here about others. Now you need your soul's point of view. And this is going to give you intuitive information. And it's going to actually help you to solve out any issue now you are in. And then from that, you can also see some blossoming in your psychic abilities. Get ready for this moment. Okay, there is some information will be, I think, coming here intuitively. So receive it well. Again, this older figure, older person, older female figure in your circumstances, or connection with an older woman is very much stressed out in this reading. Maybe this person is actually like helping you to figure out on your own, like they are supporter or they are adversary, depending on your own personal situation. Okay, and let's find out another message for you. This is about how you deserve things. Like it talks about your deservingness of something, um, there is some kind of a support system here. And it talks about that you deserve that support system. Okay. So actually, you don't have to fight hard to receive that, definitely. Around this time, many of you can focus upon your divine life purpose. This is going to be also very important. There are some lovable qualities that you can recognize in yourself and in others. Definitely learn to appreciate that. It's going to be important. And I think you will be more aligned with this focus of deservingness. But deserving something, it says to you, you don't have to go into a battle with regards to it. So it will actually naturally unfold. Plus, there are new opportunities about the manifesting and positive thoughts. This is important. And something from you, as you acknowledge it by words, it is heard and it is pretty much well received by the universe. Okay. That you will soon experience, I do hope, many great things out of that. Thank you so much, Aries, for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. If you have a personal tarot question, you can join me in my daily live streams and you can ask me your personal tarot question in the live streams. The live streams work as I answer one specific tarot question at a time after your super chat donation. That first you need to show support to my work, and then I answer your question in exchange of your donation to my platform. Thank you so much. So let's move to now the next sign. Okay, so the next sign will be Taurus. Okay. So let's make our template ready. Okay. I think we did it. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your new moon in Cancer messages. So new moon will take place on the 29th of June, 2022. And what you need to know around this time with regards to this new moon message, let's find out that. So your tarot message is, we have a 5 of Cups, another 5 we have found. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups. This involves a particular communication with your close environment, with someone or a group of people. Can be also a sibling, partner, lover, or someone close to you. There is some type of an emotional peak in your circumstances, and that peak will reveal some feelings, it seems, with regards to your community or with whom you are aligning nowadays with, or people that you connect with, or a group of friends or people. There is some kind of a separation and disagreement, but these things are like need to be revealed with some emotional peaks. Okay, so we cannot deny the emotional peak that this new moon will bring. So like the only solution, do you see the key? So something is pretty much very obvious there. So there is this either the key moment or some kind of a solution to an obvious problem that you go through with a close maybe community, like the way out of a difficult situation will be shown to you through an insight. You may be choosing to behave very unexpectedly, and you may be actually finding yourself like making the correct decision out of this. This may involve, I mean, okay, so with this community energy, well, that can be a person also from your community, or if there is a friend or this person or partner, lover, that you are like from same community. It seems there is going to be some separations from that community. Or there's going to be some kind of a feeling of isolation from that community. Okay, look, who is someone like now getting out of that community? Someone seems to be worried here, as you can see. um, like someone feels lonely in that place. So or there is this disconnect, or there is this old associations of you, old people, maybe, I mean, people who are in your life like long time. So you may find some dissolutions, okay, dissolutions in these connections. People going different parts, maybe some loss, maybe some grief. Um, like you are, I do feel no longer resonating here with a group of people. These people or either no more serving you for the best. And these people, though, is people that you used to be maybe together, by the way. So maybe you are moving on from this energy, but at first it may feel a bit hard. You may be also like separating with someone. So maybe you are like unwillingly leaving a place or a community or group of people. Um, I mean, it's not like what you wanted or what you wanted to turn out to be. But here there is, I think, some kind of an attitude, and the unhappiness here is a result of an attitude. Um, there is a card of choice here. The key here is important because the key here can be also like a change of attitude from now on towards these people, because here we have a card of a choice, and there is also a choice and the key. So to this problem or this situation, the solution is actually very obvious, and you will have that insight to understand that. Of course, you can continue to brood over what went wrong, but you can also turn around and contemplate what can go right from now on in the future for you, Taurus friends. Of course, you don't have to be miserable, okay, here. You just shouldn't refuse to make up your mind, okay? You just need to face the facts, and then the solution will be obvious there. Uh, because now, if this is some kind of a loss, this doesn't mean that there cannot be any future gains in a different form, different way, and with different people. Okay, so I think this is also trying to tell you, don't get into negative state of mind. This can only make things worse, but have a positive attitude, positive state of mind. Let's get also here oracle card for you. So this can help you, okay? Something went wrong doesn't mean that it's gonna also go wrong in the near future. So in a way, that door and the key symbolism was a way that opens to a better future if you can make the choice, okay? This situation is a matter of choice. With this situation, I do see you have some fixed opinion or fixed idea. This energy wants you to let go of that fixed ideas because they are becoming limiting now. Because some new emotions, some new sentiments, some new experiences are now coming. You cannot enter this with an old state of mind. So it wants you to let go of limiting beliefs and it wants you to be expansive, okay, in your thoughts as your soul is. So a positive mind state is asked to you. Maybe there is a person here who has like let you down like over and over again, and now it's time to disconnect. And maybe you share a similar community or a group of people, and maybe they go with this awkward behavior, and maybe attitude is also a bit not, actually you are not a sign easily like shaken. You are usually consistent, Taurus, but you have also maybe lost a bit balance there, and this has caused some attitudes that you couldn't even recognize in yourself, or your expectation was very high with this person and they just couldn't meet. And I see the word here. So there is a matter of choice and the future looks bright from here. Okay, so at this point now, when you handle this set of relationships, it is telling you to face with some financial situations as well. So maybe this was something, a dialogue of value, financial or property or something with regards to money. This wants you to be like honest with yourself, especially if you have a financial situation, Taurus, that you go through. It wants you to be honest with yourself about the fears of success or failure. This, like this success and failure, up or down, black or white, bad and good. This type of duality, it seems, is not really helping you at this time, because this is a bit limiting. Okay, you need to get out of some type of a limiting idea that you shouldn't let this duality to control you. Okay, so because your circumstances here will likely to offer you much more than you actually foresee. It wants you to be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, like bringing to your consciousness. And then you're going to realize that you have actually nothing to fear. Okay, nothing to fear. Of course, in life, every successful people has struggled with the fears, with failures, and this is what they actually learned from. Okay, and that's how they release their self-doubts or limiting beliefs. So use this time in order to facilitate that process, and it is going to be better. And for this, let's get another oracle for you. Please consider if you are happy in this current path, because again, there is a matter of choice. Okay, you choose in this, you have choice. Consider your path. Are you really happy with this path? Then when you come to awareness of those fears, unhappiness we talk about, then this makes you prepared to make a choice, because awareness brings the power to make choices. Okay, so this is what this new moon will bring to you, if you want to take the advantage of it, for sure. Thank you so much, Taurus. Okay, so let's move to the next sign. By the way, Taurus, if you have a personal question, if you have a personal tarot question, You can find me in the daily tarot, daily live stream readings, which is called Caro is answering your one specific tarot question at a time. You can join me in those live streams to ask a personal question. In exchange of a super chat donation, I answer the questions. Yeah, there are also some criterias, but when you connect me with me there, you will know. Okay, so thank you so much. Now let's move to Gemini. Okay, so we did our template. Okay, time for Gemini. Hello, Gemini, welcome. This is going to be new moon reading. New moon reading, and the new moon is in Cancer. And we will see some messages to get prepared for this new moon in Cancer. So the message, first of all, let's see your energy oracle. Energy oracle for Gemini has come with the cornucopia. So there is something with regards to the flow of money, resources, your daily works or fertility, abundance. These concepts, like you put some efforts to things and you are like, when I'm gonna get results, like you want something to be abundant, like something to be lucrative for you. We have the coffin, and let's get a tarot card. This talks about some endings. I do feel there is something in your life, maybe energetically, which is detrimental to your abundance. I think you will be figuring out that. We have the Hangman. Okay, so this new moon time asking you to put something into rest. Okay, so this new moon time is asking you to put something into rest. This is like kicking sometimes, that's, as they say, kicking that horse. But something will soon blossom out of this. You just need to be ready to receive this new thing, because there is some sort of a personal frustration here you may face. And it may feel like whatever I do, whatever I put effort, you may think it's not playing out. You see the Hangman here, which is a point of halt. Now, Gemini, I see here you have been like discouraged by something. Like something maybe feels denied. Something is like saying no pasaran. Like you can't cross. You can't, there is this something just does not offer that anymore. Okay, so maybe this has some delays, or maybe you have disappointed with these delays. You had to let go of something, and you will be like seeing, okay, what is next? But it may be hard to make this switch to the next phase. But it says don't be disheartened. Okay, yes, there is some kind of a blockage here. Maybe you just need to wait a bit here with patience until the circumstances change, because this is going to take some patience. And then you need to have this persistency about something, and then being a maybe radical shift in the circumstances. I do feel there is some kind of a restriction arises for you. So you don't have to push it at this time. Okay? Um, but instead, use this time to go deeper, to go more inward. Okay. And this thing actually may involve a loss, as we have the coffin there. However, there will be some lessons for you to learn here. And then from that, I think you are likely to get entirely a new direction. So this is like a transitional state, which is going to prepare you to that new direction. So that's why be open and flexible. Okay? You got to remember that 4 plus 2 is 6, but 5 plus 1 is also 6. 3 plus 3 can be also 6. So here, the matter is there is no one way of fulfillment or happiness in life, okay? Otherwise, we will be just like limiting ourselves. And in this new moon time, you see the hangman. Some Gemini may be dealing with Pisces people. Some Gemini people have their family roots. There can be like this revealing of something with regards to their family roots, family backgrounds. Okay. Some historical archives from your family or something historical may come out. All this energy, yes, it makes you a bit like upside down with this hangman energy, but actually it is actually you got to have this rest from some tribal activities. So you got to see your situation in a more spiritual way. And I think you're gonna have this call to follow a new path. And if there is some kind of a personal sacrifice you got to make, okay, this new moon can also prepares you that a sacrifice is also needed here. For this, you may pause momentarily and you can suspend some ordinary activities, also to better realize where you are also headed spiritually in these circumstances. So it's not a time for Geminis to rush. This may be about some financial also circumstances, some income matters, like a particular source maybe is closing for you, like you got to find a different one, or this is like helping you to in the future make a better choice with regards to also how you make money, and there is something with the earning or with some common finances, mutual finances with a partner as well. It can be all this process is likely to affect that lucrativeness or that like abundance of something, but you got to find some new resources, I do feel. Let me get a oracle card for you, the message. You are likely to face with a divinely guided chance. Okay, yes. That's why something is not granted to you, because it wants you to have this divinely granted chance. Like you may wondering why things are suspending, why things are not moving, why things, okay. But actually the energy wants you to go more inward and want to take this divinely guided chance. And ultimately, this is going to lead up to some kind of a positive change. I do feel some successful ventures. And all the successful ventures here may involve, of course, risk. Here, you may be also measuring that risks. Okay, so if I put this, what's going to disappear, or if I don't, what I'm gonna miss. So there is some kind of a back and forth thinking with this energy. But there is a successful venture. This is to prepare you that, and you will be ready to follow your divine guidance. This is gonna ultimately put you to a new territory. Even you do not want it. It's actually a divinely guided chance. There is a new territory. Uh, Here, it is actually asking you to leave something comfortable, like leave what is familiar, to leave what is comfortable, because this is actually no more appropriate, and there is no more abundance, lucrativeness, that cornucopia coming from it. This wants you to connect with some kind of a new territory, field, venture. It is asking you also, maybe you sacrifice something. You got to empty your hand first before receiving, right? So in a way, it is helping you to make a room for the new. And I think some more meaningful opportunities, okay, some meaningful opportunities after this period of time will likely to come. So your here oracle message: it is safe to step fully into your life. Yeah, that ground is like getting prepared so that you can safely step on it. If it's making you to go out of your comfort zone, or even your risk taking here, the energy is like, okay, this may feel like risk, but we are actually preparing that ground for you so you can actually um, step safely. Isn't this wonderful? This is gonna make you to shine in your light. So this is a nice one, I do feel. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for your participation. Thank you for joining me in this reading. If you have a personal tarot question to me, you can join me in my daily live streams where I answer your specific tarot question, one specific tarot question at a time, in exchange of your super chat donation to my platform. You show support to my platform and I answer your question. If you are also interested to get a guidance from me. Okay, so let's move to the next sign. Thank you, Gemini. So our next sign is Cancer. So Cancers are the now protagonist of this new moon. They are the actors and actresses. So their energy will be in the spotlights. Okay, so let's begin with a tarot card first. Okay, so Cancer. What Cancers needs to know? What Cancers needs to know for this new moon in their zodiac sign? What Cancers needs to know in this new moon in their zodiac sign? Okay, so your tarot message, Cancer, is Eight of Cups. I see you are trying to find a safe harbor for yourself. So to find that safe harbor, like a ship who is leaving the previous one, like finding a new home to cover you, but you are also volunteering to get the adventure, to receive this adventure in finding that. No, it's not like that Neverland maybe you will find, but like a safer place, which is gonna elevate you in terms of spiritually. There is a lot of acknowledgement and talking your throat chakra is very active. You may be really talking to a person and really speaking your heart and mind out. And you may say, this is it. Okay, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave this place. So there is going to be a very active throat chakra, which is going to energetically pull you also some opportunities. This is like leaving a place. You see, there is a winter garden here. Like you have been waiting so long in that winter garden, and it's like freezing like a lot, and no one is there. Like a place, something feels like so barren, so isolated. But you need to like merge with ocean, like with new people. I don't think that cancers are here isolating themselves. Actually, they are living an isolated spot, which was influencing loneliness to them, which was influencing neglection of maybe social life to them. I do feel you are enough with this lack of new impressions in your life, and you are definitely, cancers are trying to find that new scenery. Cancer is trying to find that new scenery, and they have words to say. Cancers have words to say, and it's like everyone needs to be silent and hear what cancer is actually speaking here. It is going to be answer um, to really speak their truth. There is really a powerful energy, cancer, for you. And if you are not feeling to stay in a place, it's okay also to acknowledge for you why you are no longer in that place. Cancer, why you will no longer stay in that place. Cancer is creating space for herself. I also feel some cancer people may choose to leave a place where it was so noisy for them, and looking to join others to catch some spiritual heights in their life. About expressing your emotions or things that you have accumulated in the past and couldn't really spoke out, cancer. Your soul is longing to express that. So this could be with a family member, this could be with a lover, this could be with an associate. Okay, so there is this really very active throat chakra. So this can be literally also speaking for yourself in a situation. You are asked to express your thoughts freely and fully, but the main emotional motivation behind it is that Eight of Cups, which talks about something is enough. Okay, like something is enough. How this new moon activates your throat chakra there. Though I do understand you have wished things to be different. Maybe you wouldn't choose to leave this place or this person or this thing. You were wishing things might have been different, but now you know that they aren't. And now you are realizing that you have to let go, and letting go also those accumulated things within you. Some cancers will cut some losses, and they are going to get out of situations which has like failed them despite their best efforts. Of course, this may refer to some relationships uh, which has reached a state of deterioration, and the only solution for you maybe is walking away from this. Okay, some cancers here may join those like ashram like places where they don't talk like this type of thing, like wigs for instance, to get prepared to speak more strongly maybe after math. I want to get an oracle card for you, Cancer. Okay, some career developments or things that you will be doing in order to facilitate your career may come to the forefront. For this career development, you may be finding yourself making some choices. I do feel like you are really cleansing. It's like you are washed with this moonlight. Okay, like you are really charging yourself. Actually, I've imagined cancers to be like fully charged, but first they need to be washed with this moonlight. Um, you may, some cancers may get some, I think, part-time jobs, and they may keep their also ongoing career. I do feel um, before starting their dream careers, and then later their dream career take flight, and it may come to a state of fully supporting you, Cancer. So we have also, you're gonna find a lot of empowerment from letting go. Some creative and spiritual freedom is also here, but this is gonna come from making choice of also letting go some energy which no longer resonates with you. If you have been like really feeling this blockage in your throat chakra, you're gonna speak many things, so don't hold it. Okay, it is really energizing you. Thank you so much, Cancer. If you have a personal tarot question to me, if you look for a personal private, not private, but if you are looking for a guidance, if you have a personal question, you can catch me, join me in the live streams that I perform daily. You can come and join me in that live streams, which is called Caro is answering your one specific tarot question, in exchange of donating to my platform and showing support with the super chat. And then I answer your question. So this is how it works. There are also other criteria, but when you join me there, you will know. Thank you, Cancer. Now I'm going to move to the next sign. Okay, I have put the template there, and this is going to be Leo. Okay, so new moon messages for Leo for this Cancer new moon on the 29th. New moon messages for Leo. I am following the usual zodiac lineup. Classical lineup. Oh, so it seems Leos are coming to a junction point where they will finally see their options, but this does not only stays seeing the options, but finally there are some decisions you will be making, and it will be good to start in this new moon. Yes, decisions are coming to an end. Indecisions coming to an end. There was I think, a situation that you have like wait a lot to decide. Like you have really put a lot of hard time, but finally it's there. Oh, finally it's there. And this is actually about, you see the encore there. Anything which is about the stability of something. This thing may have some of a nostalgic value for you. It may involve some memories, or it may have maybe it's something which is actually habitual for you. So you are definitely now making that decision. I do feel if you have this consistent or persistent memory with something or someone, you're gonna see that things will gonna change. Something will be like rewritten for you, Leo. So there is this power of prayer. Once you make the decision, you can give the situation to the divine, because it's going to uplift and heal that. So you just got to do what you need to do. You just do the thing on your part, and then just wait to be open to miracles. So there is some unlimited resources of love, some prayers being answered, and to be able to act on some divine guidance is pretty much here, vibrant, active in your reading. For some Leos, this can be moving on energy. For some Leos, this may really change something with regards to that persistent memories of a person, maybe, or that nostalgic elements. No, this is not about just something make a spin and connects you into the future right away, but this was like a hard decision for you, and you will be finally doing it. And it is going to give you a ground to manifest, to visualize new things, some positive thoughts, some prayers, some visualizations. What you try to manifest, this is very much well received and heard, Leo, by the universe. But for this to happen, you just need to like take a change there. And the change comes with the power to decide without maybe this nostalgia or persistent memory holding you back. So from there on, you can find this freedom from that persistent memory or that nostalgia, which was like kept you like forever in that time capsule. So then you're gonna have a clarity of consciousness. The new direction will be there, and you will be no more staying fragmented and confused in your circumstances. You may not know what you had to do in the past in a given this situation, but now you will know. You will know. Create some powerful intentions and visualizations. There is a lot of manifestation potential here, Leo. I mean, the path is open. Why would you wait? So this is like taking you out of that isolated island. So it's like you are getting out of that blue lagoon. Okay, so not back to the blue lagoon, but getting out of the blue lagoon. This is what I have seen. So thank you so much, Leo, for joining me. Now I'm going to move to the next sign. Leo, if you have a personal tarot question to me, so if you have a personal tarot question to me, you can join me in the daily live streams that I perform. So you can come and join me there and ask one specific question at a time. I do answer them in exchange of your support, donation through Super Chat to my platform. So you need to be supporting, show your support to my platform with your donation through Super Chat, and I answer your question. This is how the live streams work. Okay, so now let's move to the next sign, and this is going to be Virgo. Okay. Okay, Virgo, welcome to this new moon reading. The new moon will take place in Cancer on the 29th. And this is the some messages with regards to this new moon that you need to know. And I hope it can be insightful. So what Virgo needs to know with regards to this new moon in Cancer on the 29th of June. I am following the classical zodiac lineup. So, okay, so we have the thinking man. So there is a masculine figure around you, it seems, but there is something wrong with regards to their vision. Like this person who is imposing their vision to you, or something you don't share, or you don't believe that they see the what is like ahead of both of you. So not so interested. I feel some Virgos are working on their, maybe like someone is telling you like, let's invest, our resources to something, but you don't believe their vision about this. So you are like taking a more independent approach. Oh, yeah, we have the skite now. This is interesting. So this person, this masculine figure, maybe someone who has been long time in your life, or they are new, or it be a male, maybe an authority person, but they are not acting in your best interest, I do feel. I do feel you need some breakthrough, and this breakthrough is like you got to use what you know in this situation. Like you have the enough information to use. What you have learned is enough for you, and you can make a step towards it. You don't need the uh, information coming with this man, or you don't have to necessarily partner up with this person. So you see this kite energy dash. So there can be some coming to an end. Like you do these vain efforts. I mean, you realize your efforts are actually vain for this person. So you may be like, stop doing work with them, maybe, because something may feel a bit vain to you. But first, you feel like you got to do it, but then you give up on the idea, Virgo. You have to do it. And I think that there was some kind of a timing here. Like a timing is time is up. You see the hourglass. Like something needs to be cleansed there. I feel some learning ability here, some growth. I also feel like you may be changing your like therapist, your teacher, maybe your psychic or your publisher, or like professionally, with regards to a help or assistance you get is coming to an end. You're gonna switch this, like because there was like this blockage energy. So um, and it's like you got to make some shifts with regards to that. I see some Virgos are having some conversations with this man. And I feel Virgos have a lot to offer, by the way. But it's like, why to bring those efforts and resourcefulness for someone who is not gonna understand anything, who is like gonna shake your security, or you feel shaken when it comes to this man. Like you don't want to be dependent on them. So it's a matter of independence and dependence, maybe around this time. So this can be also a spousey, a friend, a relative, an authority person. So something is not well working, maybe for your financial well-being. You don't want to lose your independence. It's like you may be figuring out what you have lost also. I think around this time, what you are moving towards is to integrate the factors of your life into a more secure base. And this is the ultimate efforts here. You want to actually enjoy with your resources, money, physical energy. You want to like catch more of like the smooth and combined efforts flow with someone, but maybe the person isn't or hasn't been compatible with you on that. Don't worry, you don't have to be like just bind on with this person. There can be other resources around you, like actually plenty of them that you may find yourself like tapping. But you are really caring about your material well-being, order, safety, even success. These things, it seems, likely to be a priority for you. And connecting people, connecting with people who will appreciate these qualities. Something is up. It's time. Time is up for it. And now it may be actually create that yes or no situation. If you are like saying yes to it or no to it. Yeah, the windfall of abundance card we have here. So yeah, the increase of abundance is likely to arrive, but under what circumstances, right? So, and with whom you will be greeting them. It seems this man or this person or this maybe mentor or teacher or is you are not in like the same page with them. And there are some mm, there can be also arrive of things, but it may be, of course, in different forms, and they can be quite unexpected. However, like, be open to receive around this new moon time. uh there is this abundance coming to you, and know that this abundance wants to support you. Actually, what support you need at this time? Life purpose, health, or any type of work. This is coming towards you. It's also going to support your life purpose, actually. So this abundance is just not coming, you waste it. It's coming to you like to support something. So when the things come, use them properly and implement them to what it needs to be invested. Okay. So you are the golden unicorn, awaken to your soul's potential. Okay, this is likely to show you your soul's potential, your resources, your reserves, how you need to invest in yourself, uh, cutting off with people who are not showing best interest, because you have that reserve and something is not appropriate for you to use them, but there are like more appropriate places and people you can connect with them. I think this is the idea of this reading, and this new moon wants you to discover that also your soul's potential, what you are in the soulful manner can be capable of. It's quite exciting if you ask me. Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have a personal tarot question, you can join me in the live streams that I perform daily in the channel. To ask a question goes and works with donations. So first you need to donate through Super Chat in order to show your support and solidarity to my platform, to my work, and then I answer your question. Of course, the amount of your donation is helping me to identify how much time and energy I will invest in your readings, so that we can keep things reciprocated there. Thank you very much for the Virgo, by the way, people who has joined to my platform and asked questions and donated and show support to my work. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate you all. So the next sign is Libra. Okay. Okay, Libra. Cancer new moon. And we are going to talk about the effects of it energetically to your sign. So Cancer new moon is on the 29th. Let's see what you need to know about this new moon. So what Libra needs to know about the Cancer new moon? So your message is the strategy. Strategy comes when we have things to work out. So it's not about just taking a leap of faith or fully jumping things, but actually planning them. So something needs a plan, a strategy. So you will be the captain of your ship here. You will have a luxury to strategize. This is even a thing I have to say. So that can be a complicated, maybe even a twisted situation, and some path needs to be determined, and you are there. This may require you to do some planning with regards to your financial resources. How you gonna keep the garden grow there? Some per case may be home situation, career, work it can be. This is definitely not about jumping things like blindfold. This is about strategizing. And oh, okay, now this is interesting. You see this tower? This usually describes this tower is, as you can see, it has seen some destruction. So it's not a it's in solitude, it's in isolation, and something has been maybe avoided, like a situation has been avoided long time, it has been left barren, it has been left isolated, and there was this delays with things. But now it's time to take the horns of the bull. So here the strategized energy is putting you and giving you power. Here you have power. I have to add this. I would say decide what direction you want to go in a situation, and what particular can be short-term things, long-term things. These also needs to be counted. You cannot be simply random in this Libra. Even in your relationships, you need some direction here and some plans. So you don't have any luxury here to just leave things as it would be. So some things, it seems, needs to be set in order there. And to set the order, this Queen of Pentacles energy, to set the order, this Queen of Pentacles energy is a good card to function here. Okay? So this is actually can be even like the restoration of your circumstances. And like imagine this old building. Now something needs restoration, and the restoration, this recovery needs to be planned, right? This later you may be also like renovation of a place or renovating something. In this situation, you are in the earth energy. So, which means that you are understanding that and you are respecting the material is a tool. And you respect that, respecting the material world. This is a situation which requires you to be generous, but in a planned way, okay? There can be some practical and financial areas you may be also talking and designing, talking with a partner. I do feel there can be also like an advisor like person, like a mentor person you may be coming across. Some fair assessment of your circumstances can be done. Some pragmatic and realistic approach can be brought. And you're gonna see like the material energy is as you distribute your energy into it, it produces like tangible results for you. This is what you are actually want to be look for. And then there can be that harvest for this labor, some security you may gain after this planning, and the most foremost, the first and foremost thing actually, that acquirements, that acquisition of that also wisdom through this experience you are attending. So there is, you are in a good position in that. So definitely take the advantage of it. Let's find out an oracle for you. Okay. So the oracle for Libra is, oh yes, Here, the strategy and the planning advises you to be cooperative with people around you, cooperation, showing cooperation with the person, with the partner, with the acquaintances, but not competitive. Because maybe there is some kind of a secret or hidden competitive element in this, but this is not the first thing you need to concentrate or focus. You got to more give your focus to that cooperation instead of competition. You got to realize that what is yours. You see the Ace of Pentacles you are holding. So what is yours, and no one will take this from you. So there is no need to also compete in this planning stage. And this is going to create some abundance in the circumstances, but just be cool about it. I feel you have this complete access to something unlimited, and it's like, restoring it first, putting the resources, and then having its all the, lucrativeness and abundance of it. So something here also for yourself, but there is also something to share with others as well. Cooperative partnerships are favorable for you, and through that cooperative partnerships, you can achieve a lot at this time. This is what I felt. And the oracle cards. Oh, so some shadow work. Okay, so this competition or cooperation, duality may reveal some shadow energy for you. So some shadow work can be required. It may bring that shadowy elements in you, but not for you to ignore or like avoid them, but for simply realizing that you have these triggerings and things, and how it works and how you can actually transform them into more powerhouse dynamics. And you cannot have shadow without the light. So our light creates the shadow, right? You can't have shadow without the light. Shadow comes from the light. So all that good looking thing creates automatically, that light thing creates the shadow. That's why no one is free from it. So here, as the good qualities arises, some shadow will also arise with it. This is what you also need to notice in the circumstances. Libra, thank you so much for your participation, and thank you so much for your interest to my work. If you have a personal tarot question, you can join me in the daily live streams that I perform, where I answer your one specific tarot question, personal question at a time. It works with donations. So you first need to be donating and showing support and solidarity with my platform. And then I get to answer your question. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to move to the next sign. But before that, let's give a 5-minute break. So I will meet you in the Scorpio. Hello, hello, hello. So, yes, we had 5 minutes break. Now I'm back and I will continue with Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the new moon messages. Now let's learn with the cards what you need to know around this time for this Cancer new moon. So Cancer new moon will be on the 29th of June. So let's find out. So your energy message for this new moon is we have the caring connections reversed. Okay, so there is here a relationship, a connection, but things can be a bit upside down for you. I think there is a bit lack of understanding between you maybe and the partner, and some things may come to like a separation, and we have the Nine of Swords. You may not know what to do or where to turn to, or you may really not understand the partner here. There is here some kind of a going through dark time, or like going through the uh, like this dark night of the soul, like one of the partners. And it's like one partner do not really know maybe how to approach this type of a situation. Oh, we have the owl here. So okay, so the owl energy sometimes describes also sometimes gossips, by the way, over a relationship, or this chit chat, like from the which can be, uh, there is this sensitivity and vulnerability, um, but there is this also gossips and other chit chat things, like from the partners, like there is this careful attitude needed, because the situation can be quite vulnerable here for Scorpios. So there needs to be some serious tone added to this, because Nine of Swords is telling me that something is not going well when it comes to this partnership. So I think one partner just simply do not know how to respond. Um, there can be even like revealance of something. This may cause a lot of trouble, like revealing information, um, or someone may go through a difficult period here, like someone here feels to be quite troubled. Maybe the owls, like this news or this gossips are like spread, or you heard them, and you may even not know the source. You may not know where this is all coming from, but maybe they were like going on for some time. I feel also in a partnership there can be some deep rooted and repressed issues there, and this may actually surface. So the surface to surface these deep rooted or repressed issues may actually help people recognize them, like going beyond like this chitty chatty thing, like this claiming thing, or like this guessing thing. But it may come to a point where people can actually recognize them, Scorpio, and try to resolve them, because something has been like extreme, maybe mental torture. So due to this mental torture, it's like in a relationship, people are pretty much forced to change their attitude and beliefs by this crisis circumstances. This can be also one case. Yeah, something actually can be also painful. I cannot deny that. But this nine energy is actually your tarot card. This nine of swords here, is a completion. So in the end, some changes are required here. Your duty here is to make a forecast, a better future for yourself. This requires some time, some conversation. Um, or there is this gossip coming to you that with regards to a person, partner. And you may be also wondering, in a time you go through, maybe there was this person, they do not show up, and you may be actually more going inward to figure out for yourself, to go through this dark night of the soul. So we have the divine feminine energy for you, and you are being called on to rise. We have the honeybee and the divine feminine energy, which is about being receptive now. It's a time to be receptive. It's not about avoiding, ignoring, or like forcefully acting of things, but first to receive them, to understand. If there is like a healing or recovery work, from where to start. So divine feminine energy is pretty much active at this time. We have also, yes, I feel a future you are maybe try to forecast needs organization. So like you got to organize something, organize your success, organize your life. But don't let this word of organize to intimidate you. This is the idea. This is actually a way for you to ensure clarity of your purpose. Maybe in a relationship, to learn about the clarity of purpose of your partner or the person, or you also acknowledge your clarity of purpose, can help you to organize your thoughts. If you want to help someone out, it can be also you actually, it will be better, of course, for them to express to their clarity of purpose, so that this can automatically organize our thoughts, organize our thinking, organize our reports, our living, our workplace, like consecutively, and maybe finances even. So then you can plan. So yeah, this requires some type of a one-to-one, this working on, and this organization energy needs to answer, like we need to come to some kind of a clarity of thoughts and mental of clarity, and this can be only acknowledged when the clarity of purpose is expressed. So this is maybe what you need to concentrate upon around this time. Thank you so much, Scorpio. So if you have a personal tarot question, Scorpio, you can come and join me in my live stream readings that I perform daily in the channel. You can ask one specific tarot question at a time by donating and showing support through super chat to my platform first, and then I answer your question. This is how it works. First, you need to show your support and solidarity to my work, my platform, and I then answer your question if you are seeking advice, guidance, or clarity around this time. So thank you so much, Scorpio. Now let's move to the next sign, and this is going to be Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, here are some new moon messages, new moon in Cancer messages for you around this time. So new moon in Cancer. There can be some good developments with regards to a partner's resources. If you have a partner, that you may have some good news about their resources, or in terms of finances I'm speaking about. There is a man who is like showing you full solidarity and putting their heart out there for you. So they are acknowledging their full support. This can be the partner. They can be also in a supportive, or they may lead the way at this time. You may simply let them to lead the way, and They are really putting their heart out. So there can be also this close intimacy. When it comes to also sensuality, intimacy, uh, there are some moments here for you. This can be also a man who may be opening up at this time. You seem to me, though, a bit indecisive about this person, or you do not know how to respond there, maybe. Um, this dialogue, because something is putting you here a bit indecisive about this, but you need to also come to your senses. So here the Lenormand card. Oh, they maybe like try to clear the air. They want to. We have the clouds and the two of swords. So this can be literally approaching of a person, even for maybe apology here. It can be Sagittarius. So you have the cards of the clouds, which is talking about there was some trouble. Maybe again some monetary situation with this person, some problems. I do feel there was some problems. Some maybe even like you had lately overcome a dangerous situation like this trouble, but some there are some now good developments about when it comes to the resources of this man who is around at this time. This person really coming with full energy. So if that they have been this indecisive to you, they are also coming with some decisions. This male figure can be also among your family, but definitely they are like the embodiment of love and emotions at this time. They can be very much acknowledging their emotions and also solutions over troubled matters, I do feel. So in the family zone, there can be a more balanced approach when it comes to sharing of resources. um, I think you are living some confusing experiences behind Sagittarius. um, it's time to concentrate on the high intention in any matter. Like, what will be the high intention? Where do we really want to reach out of this? And if you have been through a troubled situation, there is a person here who wants to solve things for you. They show definitely the best interest. They are like this big vision, like an eagle. They are like this, they have this all seeing energy. Okay, so, oh, if this person is like from your family, a male figure, um, there is some offering of ancestral energy. So around this Cancer line, it says your ancestors are holding space for you to heal your past. So maybe this is about making peace with something in a very intimate matter, something very in depth. There is some type of a psychological compound and the in depth analysis of a situation. This in depth analysis is making you put things into some new scales. And it is really opening you up. Something, a light, really. I mean, there is this heart crack, and so the light gets in, right? So, um, I feel some Sagittarius people like making a peace maybe with a male figure here. This is also something I felt like a person reaches out like a long time. This can be also, yeah, the case here. And it is going to be safe for you to receive from this person. Okay, it's going to be safe for you to receive from this person. You can really allow yourself to receive the energy of this male figure, and some more resources will be available to you too soon. And the resources also that you share with others, there is an increase in that, or resources coming from other people. So it really wants you to open your arms to receive this energy. Something is coming to you, it comes through you. These are your blessings. Your blessings are coming, and there is a good prospects with regards to male figures here in your life. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining to my live stream. If you, I mean, this all signs reading, if you have a personal tarot question to me, you can visit me in my daily live streams, which is called Caro is Answering one specific tarot question at a time. You can join me in those live streams that I perform daily. So I answer your question there. It works with donations. So you got to be donating first to my platform and show your support, and then I answer your question. So if you are interested in receiving guidance or clarity at this time, you can definitely come and check me and join me in those live streams. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Now let's move to the next zodiac sign, and this is going to be Capricorn. Okay. So let's find out the Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy, what they need to know around this new moon in Cancer time. What Capricorn needs to know. What Capricorn needs to know. What Capricorn needs to know for the new moon in Cancer. I am following the classical zodiac lineup. And next is Capricorn. Oh, caring connections reverse. Are you dealing with a Sagittarius Sun Moon rising? Again, you got the same cards. Oh, okay. We have the stars. It's like there are some different visions with a person. Like you have your own vision, or the way you want to embody things or contribute to their embodiment. But this person has a different vision to do that. Yes, and you have the King of Pentacles. I feel you are really questioning what you want to invest around this time in terms of partnerships. And around this time, where is the support system? Is that support system is really there, like really supporting you? Are those connections really safe at this time, Capricorn? Because here you may find some differences with a person, because I feel there is some kind of a break in communication. I do feel you have you have some type of a different vision. You are like seeing things in a different way with a person. And this vision difference may be becoming more clear. So are you on your own then? Okay, so are you on your own? You also maybe want to be hopeful with regards to a connection, but it's like in the end, it all comes down to you got to trust the higher justice and like some forces and the cosmic order. You However, you cannot force a predestination with a person, and maybe they are signals which are like showing you different destination now. So it may come to a breaking point with a person here. It may be literally parting ways with a person. Can be romantic, can be socially, can be in the business wise. So something can be difficult, but there can be also bigger or better things come afterwards. Okay. There can be also some logistics. There is some logistics situation. The logistics here, there can be emotional situations, logistic situations. If you got to like part ways with a person, so you may be into a different type of organization at this time. I feel you are trying to decide how to move on or what to take with you or like what to leave. And it's like which what is gonna support you on this vision in the future. But it seems this person is not sharing those visions. Or in a partnership now, there are some different interests, different level of interest. So in your vision, you are, or that aspiration or that spiritual aspiration, you are like finding out the person is not standing with you maybe. I see though this one person really showing a mature attitude. They want to like protect their reputation, dependability, um, and they want to like handle this money matters. This like if there is some shared resources with this person. I see you want to protect your disposition here. But yeah, like this visions or there is some different ways, and even like it can be in any subject, like the you and the person like operates and functions in a different way. You are like want to engage something else, they want to engage something else. So or you are like there is some type of unfairness, like something competitive or some not so well practice of something. You are not going to subscribe to this, so you don't want to involve with this, so you likely to change your direction here. But maybe previously there was things like you have invested with this person. I don't like this investment, the word investment in the love readings. I don't like this word, but well, how it could be more expressed, I don't know, but I don't like this investing in someone kind of thing. The person is not a company, they are a person, they have emotions, right? So I don't know how it is the best way to describe that. I will try to find that out. Funding, funding in a situation. You want to do successfully found something. You have this idea, yes. You have this aspiration, this idea, and you, I think, believe you are like spiritually supported, and you want to found that idea, and your idea is divinely guided and supported by that infinite wisdom of the divine. There are some money concerns, but they are maybe preventing you, this person's vision, your vision, that they are separate. It is like maybe preventing you to, yeah, I will use that word, like invest further. Or there is this crowdfunding, sponsors, fundings, partnerships, also one-to-one investments. there are things which will be available to you, like help you, but there is a maybe particular dispute, like with a person, not with this person. You will maybe have to continue this by yourself. So this can be even a person from your family. But if you're a Capricorn rising, Cancer new moon is happening in your partnership house already. So here there are maybe some common points, but for the things in the bigger scale, you do not simply match and you are not compatible with a person. Okay, so we have the wise woman. A change is coming. There is a woman coming on your way and they're gonna invite change. So maybe not with this person, or you are not, you can't find suitable partners for something, but this is gonna open a way for you to connect with a wise woman in your environment. Oh, okay. So you will have alternatives when it comes to partnerships. And do the work, please. Okay, do the work. It says it's not enough to dream or pray, it says. And then later, when this person comes, take positive actions and steps. Communicate your priorities. Work on your priorities. Make them flourish. Make the garden flourish. This is the mission here for you. Make the garden flourish, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading and joining particularly this live stream of all signs. If you have a personal tarot question, and you can, if you want to ask me a personal tarot question, you can join me in the live streams that I perform daily in the channel. So you can come and join to me in the daily live streams. You can ask your question, but first you need to be donating and show your support to my platform first. And you ask one specific tarot question at a time. This is how it works. So it doesn't work like you ask when, where, and how, like many questions in one sentence. You just need to ask one specific tarot question at a time. You donate, you get your answer, and then you prepare your question, donate, and ask another. So this is how it works. Sometimes I help my clients to reformulate their questions or review we formulate questions also together if necessary. I will let you know. So yeah, with the when you come, I will help you out also formulating your questions. So no worries on that. So thank you so much, Capricorn, for joining me. Now let's move to the next sign and Aquarius time. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me in this new moon Cancer reading. Let's find out what messages are coming for you for this new moon in Cancer. New moon in Cancer for Aquarius. What Aquarius needs to know. Okay, so the energy card talks about the seventh chakra. Get ready to receive some divinely guided insights and some messages. Oh, a card has popped. So we have another King of Pentacles, like in the Capricorn reading. You will know where you're gonna invest your time, your energy. Oh, nice one. There is an opportunity. You will know this beforehand. actually you will pretty much have the insight of things, circumstances, and you will be guided in the right direction. Yes, the sun. So this thing is not blossoming yet, but it will blossom soon. We have the sun here. So there is some calmness of attitude, some surety of that ultimately it's gonna go well. There is some positive energy surrounding you. Make sure you are connecting, like anything you do, you really feel the joy of life. It make sure it really brings you happiness. Make sure this step is like a resolution. Um, I feel there is a solution to a problem long time you were thinking, and you just simply didn't find the answer with your intellectual faculties or maybe asking other people. But this time there is a very valuable intuitive, this sudden insight which is going to really come to you. You really get ready to receive these messages. You are going to restore some elements in your life, which is also can be also with regards to business, finances. Something really makes you here. It is a happy life, um, and this may also help you to self-actualize for the time. There is something here which is connecting you to your higher purpose in your circumstances, and this cannot simply go wrong. This cannot go wrong. Um, I think this is also a time where fears are fading away. Your crown chakra is very much facilitated here. Um, there is a storehouse of information, and this is going to be available to you. So, the answers you seek, you can really have them, and you can really provide them for others. Anything, blessings you desire and you deserve, this is going to be a step for you, I think, to actualize them. It's a beautiful message. um, and then you're gonna feel ready for the next big thing, and you're gonna say, oh, okay, what is next now? What is next? Wow. You may say, wow, this now turned out to be very good than I thought. And I was really looking for those answers. And now it has come to me, you may think, Aquarius. So this is really great reading. And you will learn to take things not so seriously, in a way that things can come go, and it's like these waves crashing to the like this beach and then leaving. So things come and things go. It's like this moment where you come to realize you are not going to take things seriously. Actually, all the universe is like organized to be like a safe space for you as you try to also look for the dangers, but actually you will realize you are supported in this, and it's not like against you, it's for you to level up, to meet and come across with your higher purpose. uh, Take definitely a benefit from your inner child energy. That sun card in your reading, yeah, there is absolutely something to be happy about and celebrate it. It's okay even if you indulge of it, you just need to celebrate that, and you will love how this thing actually go that much of I don't want to say lucky, but there is this really positivity about it. Oh, okay. So we have the donations, thing, and charitable work. So if you have like give before, so if you have give in the past, this is a time for you to receive. There are some organizations and people people who support you, who will be support you, or these people, these groups who may be like inspiring you. You are generous towards, or you have been generous towards something, and now there is going to be some return to you, manifold and in the miraculous ways. And also with time, with money, with supplies, other resources, it's gonna come to like tenfold. And if you also be willing to give, because you will receive tenfold. This is the the formula here. So you will be pretty much engaging with that energy. Nice, good energy, good reading. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for joining me in this reading. If you have a personal tarot question to me, you can visit me in my daily live stream readings that I answer your questions. So they are called Caro is answering your tarot question, one specific tarot question at a time. You can come and ask me your question, but first you need to be donating and show your support and solidarity to my platform. And after your donation with Super Chat, I answer your specific tarot question. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Now let's move to the next sign, and this is going to be Pisces. Okay, Pisces, now welcome to this Cancer New Moon reading. And now it's your turn. You are the last sign. I'm following the usual zodiac lineup. So Pisces consciousness, what they need to know for this Cancer New Moon around this time. What message we need to deliver to you. Let's find out. Piscean energy has the card of, we have the thinking woman reversed. There is something with regards to the clarity here, clarity of thoughts. With female figures, there is some difficult energy. Like some female figures doesn't seem to be very helpful around you, or they are misguiding or misleading, especially among your co-workers. Okay, this can be something, or it can be okay, Pisces, you need to be very careful at this time not to be misled when it comes to a particular hope vision. Like something may feel is already distant, like it's already so difficult to reach. So we don't want it to be more difficult when you also, in addition to that distance, like also misguided here. Also, you need to have clarity of thought, clarity of vision. Oh, the bear. Okay, now understood. Look, the woman and the bear. Now, this bear here is usually can be also a male figure. It seems to be threatening a bit, right? Then something may feel like adversary to you there, which is showing not an equal power with you, which is not promoting protection, which is not promoting confidence, which is not promoting any stability here. So here, I think there is a difficult circumstance you are dealing with. But as you deal with it, you also want to keep your original goal. You want to keep committed to your original goal. Because I think there is a matter of personal growth, and who is really helping and supporting, and who is really hindering that. So you are in question of that support group. Something maybe some connections here may make you to doubt about a particular vision, some kind of a purpose, or your heart's desire. You may be questioning, am I like on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? So here you don't want to be confused. I feel also this a masculine energy a bit being intimidating. But here you got to trust your intuition and you got to trust your original goal. And you got to trust your intuition. It wants you to like connect with the correct information or correct source of something rather than a person guiding you, giving you like wrong type of information. There is this practical information. It's written by the book, like, but a person giving you misleading information. So here you got to do your own search, maybe at this time. And towards these people or circumstances, you can also set boundaries, okay? You may also find yourself setting boundaries. I think here you try to protect this star, this hope, this aspiration. And you don't want this thing you try to protect which is the original goal. And you want to protect this hope, I do feel. So I think you are facing with what is now being adversary for you. And you want to keep your hope and the vision. And you want the new thing here. You want to move to a more happier phase of life. It's just you see the adversity effect and you don't want to get caught up to it. So I think the solution here is not that of complicated, other than actually just trusting your intuition. I think you have been like driven by a particular hope or potential, something really you think it's gonna give you growth, it's gonna give you inspiration, it's gonna give you wisdom and happiness, and it's gonna facilitate your spiritual growth. And it's like you believe there is going to be this unseen help from some kind of unseen forces. You don't want to lose this new flow of energy regardless of the adversity. And you want to feel good about yourself and your place. You try to find your place. And even these circumstances may arise in a time where you eventually come to a significant place, a significant point. And though I see there is some assistance to you, Pisces, from invisible world. And so you have this faith and trust for that. Actually, if things do not even work out, you can be even ready to set some new goals. So this is you understand whatever hinders your path, you are aligning with that purpose. And there can be also some updates with regards to that, with these cards here. You don't want to get disappointed. And you want to keep that vision. You want to keep that vision. It's like you have this goal, and it's like the the amount of adversary is actually not trying to hinder you, but it is just try to build that resilience in you to reach that goal. But if you think that if you are not happy with a particular path, you may also consider if you are in the right track of something. It's like you checking. It's like the star is like the northern star. Imagine it to be like a northern star, like you try to find your way out, okay, in a time where you don't have any compass or the map, and you try to set your direction with that northern star. You try to find destination. So, and you have this destination to go. So, and this is the original goal. And the original goal is not changing, but maybe a way you are changing. That path, the way to go there needs to change. The path needs to change. Maybe you got to take a different path with something. Okay? Oh, there is some money problem maybe. It wants you to release resentments about money. There is like a upsetting system when it comes to money, with regards to our world and how the system work of all the monetary things and finances and economy. But it wants you to not to hold resentments about this finances, because this can push your abundance away. So instead, don't see the money as a goal, but see the money as a tool and an energetical matter, which is pretty much related with your flow of energy time to time. Because you will have there is this shift needs to happen if you want to help yourself to attract that support and golden opportunities. So again, that path or the way you take that path, I think, needs to change here. I feel there is some type of elimination you are doing. You eliminate things. And as you eliminate, there will be some options for you there. And you try out one or two, or and these are going to be like your new paths, I do feel. So you are actually trying, and you're gonna get some results from that. But I think this is some obstacles first, and out of this some kind of a new path will be developed out of the circumstances, Pisces, which is gonna connect you, I think, to your ultimate destination. You may be also checking. I mean, you have this vision if the partner is supporting it. So if the person is supporting that hope, that vision, you may be also finding someone try to sabotage that vision, so you don't give up. This is also another thing. This is and around this time, if you have lost something, we have this saying in my culture. We say material is the chip of the soul, which means sometimes that material goes from you and you lose it, because it actually protects you, so you let it go. But actually in return you are protected. so that your soul is not taken from you, but your material, so that you can protect the soul. There is something here. Your soul purpose, the heart's purpose, is more important from what has been left, and there can be some other path to actualize that. At least you will have this option. Maybe this is what it wants you to understand around this time. You may also come into maybe some disagreement with family or what you want to follow. So those things may also surface, and you may find yourself like get to decide how to move forward. Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. So we have finished the 12 signs for the Cancer new moon. And thank you. I'm very happy to bring these messages to you. If you have a personal tarot question to me, you can, Michael, hello, Michael. I just caught this right at Pisces. Nice one. I will have to go back and watch the rest. Very insightful. Thank you. You are very welcome, Michael. I'm happy that you have caught live your sign, your actual sun sign. So happy to see you. Thank you very much for your participation. So yeah, so I run this live streams. Pisces, if you have a personal tarot question to ask, I daily run this live streams, which is called Caro is answering your one specific tarot question at a time. You can come and join those live streams, and you can ask your question there, and I answer it with a tarot card or oracle card, or depending on your question, what those questions need in terms of oracle tarot combination. I figure out that and assist you in that. If you want your question to be answered, of course, we need to reciprocate that, and you need to show support to my platform and show your solidarity with me. As you show your support through the super chat donations here, you can have this question answered for you, and of course adding my guidance and also other abilities to that. So if you need a guidance, you know where to find me in the live streams. Thank you so much for all those who has participated and watched the readings. So it's gonna take time for me to add the timestamps. So timestamps a bit take time. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much once again for showing up and saying hi here. And also the rest of the members who has at least stopped by in this live stream for the new moon in Cancer. So I hope we will be more prepared. This Cancer new moon will crack open some things for us, and this is directly connected with our close environment. So things which are just meant to happen will happen. Some things will get recovery, some things won't. But whatever it is, all those vulnerabilities, sensitivities with our especially closed ones, like people we know as a family and people that feel home to us, we go through that vulnerabilities, that sensitivities. So it may not like the easiest time, but yeah, there is this patch and we have to take it, and we have to find our own way out of that later. And this is how we will be answering July, that we will be discussing later. Thank you so much once again. Friends of Tarot Solar Sun Studio, take good care. Love you all. Yes, this is like the after 6 months, Michael. Now, how far we have come. And now on June with the Cancer new moon, we're gonna recalibrate to the next 6 months of 2022. It's like a recalibration. Yes, it can be said recalibration. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Take good care and see you soon in the next readings. Bye for now.